So, how do we rewire our brains for more happiness? So, let's talk about the 4 happy hormones and how to boost them naturally and how we can then feel better every day. So, we often talk about wanting to feel happier, but what does that actually mean when it comes to the brain? So, happiness isn't just a feeling. It's chemistry, and our brain actually produces certain chemicals that influence how we feel, how we think, and how we behave. 4 of the most powerful are often known as the happy hormones, and they are dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins. And when these chemicals are in balance, we feel calmer, we feel more motivated, more connected, and more resilient. Now, when they're low, we can feel flat, we can feel anxious, we can just feel overwhelmed. So let's look at each of these happy chemicals and how we can naturally boost them. So, dopamine, this is known as the motivation hormone. Dopamine is the chemical of motivation and reward. And it gives you that sense of pleasure when you achieve something, when you tick something off your to-do list, or when you reach a goal. And it helps drive focus, learning, and productivity. On the other hand, when dopamine is low, that's when you might feel unmotivated, tired, or stuck in procrastination mode. So how do we boost dopamine naturally? So, number 1, you can set small achievable goals and celebrate each of them. Each tick on your list gives your brain a dopamine hit. 2, you can listen to music. Listen to music that lifts your mood and makes you feel good and makes you feel happy. 3, you can practice mindfulness or meditation. So something to help you reset your brain's reward system. And then 4, you can actually eat dopamine rich foods, so things like bananas, nuts, eggs, and fish. They'll all help you naturally release more dopamine. So serotonin. So serotonin is a mood stabilizer. Serotonin helps you feel calm, it helps you feel balanced, it helps you feel content. It regulates mood, it helps with sleep, appetite, and it can even help with digestion. When serotonin is flowing, that's when we feel grounded, we feel emotionally stable. When serotonin is low, that's when we feel anxious, we feel low, we feel irritable. So how can you boost serotonin naturally? So 1, you can get more sunlight or even just daylight exposure. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of a day can make a big difference. Exercise regularly, especially things like walking or some form of gentle movement. Practice gratitude, so reflecting on things that you're grateful for, on things that have been positive about your day. And in terms of food, you can eat foods like turkey, salmon, seeds, and tofu. And this will help with your serotonin levels. So let's look at oxytocin. This is the love hormone. It's the connection chemical. So oxytocin is the bonding and love hormone. It's released when we connect with others through touch, like a hug, through kindness or trust. It helps you feel safe, it helps you feel supported, and it helps you feel emotionally connected. When oxytocin is low, you can feel lonely, you can feel isolated, you can feel disconnected from others. So to boost oxytocin naturally, you can spend time with people that you care about, that make you feel good, that you enjoy time with, and having lots of things like hugs, eye contact, laughter. You could cuddle a pet, that releases oxytocin in you and both in them. If you haven't got a pet, cuddle a toy, like a soft cuddly toy. You can practice kindness, so actually doing something kind and helpful for somebody else really helps to boost it. And then you can express gratitude and even affection, so maybe sending a thoughtful message to somebody. So last, but by all means not least, is endorphins. They're a natural painkiller, actually. Endorphins help you feel good, they help you release stress, they reduce pain, they boost pleasure. And they're released during exercise and also during laughter or even a really good cry. So when the endorphins are low, that's when you might feel really sluggish, tense, or overly sensitive to stress. So to boost endorphins naturally, one thing that you can do is get moving. Even a brisk walk can really help release those endorphins. So it could be exercise per se or some sort of movement. Get laughing more. So watch something funny or spend time with somebody who makes you smile, makes you laugh. Do something creative. So something that you enjoy doing that's reasonably creative, like painting, music, dancing, or writing. And in terms of food, actually eating spicy food and also dark chocolate, they both can help trigger endorphin release. So now that we know that, how can we put it all together? So you don't need a perfect routine. You actually just need small, consistent actions that can help your brain produce these feel-good chemicals. So small things that you could do, for example, would be a morning walk in daylight, and that's going to help with serotonin. Listening to your favourite songs, or even listening to your favourite song on your way into work, that's dopamine. Sharing a coffee with a friend, that's oxytocin. A few minutes of laughter, or even a few minutes of stretching, that's endorphins. And the more you do these things, the more your brain learns that happiness is within your control. So you can really control the chemicals inside your brain and your body and control how you feel. So your brain is an absolutely amazing chemical factory, and you have the power to influence what it produces. And when you begin to understand this, then you realize how the happy hormones work. You can rewire your brain for more calm, more confidence, and more joy every day. So I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know, comment below. What did you think? And what new thing are you going to try today that's going to help release more happy chemicals in your body and make you feel good, make you feel better? And if you think this video might be helpful for somebody else, then by all means feel free to share it with somebody else. But yeah, comment, let me know. And if you're watching me, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, or give me a follow, or give me a thumbs up.